we'll be talking about what is in the name. Of course, we know here in Africa we don't joke with the name, because name can not only be a form of identification, it could be a form of prayer and affirmation and acceptance, most importantly. Yes, this topic is stemmed out of the popular Nigerian blogger who posted her child whom she had out of wedlock. Yes, posted the child's name, having her maiden name, that's her father's name, her last name. And the internet went agog. That's what I will be reacting to, away from the story in particular. We are just going to be looking at what life, when it comes to naming your child as a single parent, what is all about. But before I do justice to that topic, I would like to welcome all my subscribers. Thank you for helping me grow my channel. I'm so grateful to you, both old and new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you have been viewing without subscribing, just know that I love you. Please hit that subscribe button, join the family. I bet you won't regret it. Let us learn and have fun together. Let's dive deep into the topic. Recently, a popular blogger, Linda EKG, posted her child's name having her maiden name, or rather having her father's name as his last name, and everybody went wild. Some people are of the view that she should have given the name, the son, the biological father's name, to be his last name, yeah, to be his son name, while others are like, okay, you rejected this child, you have never identified with this child, so why are you bothered? Why should she give the biological name to the child, since the father, biological father, has never bothered to identify or to ask about the child? For me, I want to believe she decided to give the child the father's name as a form of respect, like a mark of respect to the father. Remember, her father is still alive, and as well as a form of acceptance. Yes, for me, I would suggest you give your child your father's name, especially when your father is the person, that's the type that have accepted that child. We know what it means in this part of the world when, people give birth out of wedlock, though the mentality is changing, but in the remote villages it's still there. It's still there. We cannot pretend to say it's not there. I would suggest, in a case where the biological father is not interested in the child, and the woman's father is very much interested in the child, loving the child, being a father to the child, why won't you give your father's name to that child? It's only normal. Do you know why I say it's normal? I prefer to give my child the name where he is accepted than a place where he is not accepted. That's when this identity crisis comes in. Yeah, but if it's in a place where he is accepted, I don't think that crisis would ever raise its ugly head. What do you think? Personally, I don't think so. It's where there's rejection or discrimination, that's where things like that may come up. Legally, I think it's legal to give the biological father's name to the child, but I think in the customary law, in the customary court, they have to follow, the custom of the people. But I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to law. If we have a lawyer in this house, please tell us more in the comment section. Now, with that being said, let's talk about morals. Morally, whose name do you think he should take? The child should take. Morally, I don't think it is okay to give the name to the biological father. Yeah, I think you go with the person who accepts the child. In a situation whereby the biological father accepts the child, why not? But in a place where the person is not interested, in fact the person is feeling like you wanted to trap him with pregnancy, and or he's not even, from the one he has told you he's not interested in having a child, and you end up getting pregnant and he's still not accepting. Why? In the comment section. Remember, this channel is all about learning and relearning. Now let's bring it down to the culture of the people. I know this particular blogger is of the Igbo race. Yes, Igbo is a tribe in Nigeria, here in Africa. Now, when it comes to the Igbo culture, of which I'm from also, I know that when a woman or a girl, a lady gives birth in the father's house, naturally the child belongs to the father. So naturally, the name of the father will be given to the child as the child's last name. Yes, it shows acceptance, is in fact is the culture of the people. And I feel maybe that's what this particular blogger is practicing. Yes, she's practicing her culture. In the Igbo culture, even when the man and the woman end up marrying each other at the end of the day, let me tell you, that child they had in the father's house will still belong to the father. You are still meant to leave that child for the father. Though this culture, because we're having cultural diffusion and all of that, we are mixing and learning new things, is not that strong. But I tell you, a lot of us still practice, that culture, because that culture have really saved these children a lot, That's why in this part of the world we hardly have identity crisis. No, we don't. We hardly, because the culture kind of encompasses all those things, and it solved itself already. So we don't have something like that. Tell me what you think in the comment section. If you feel she should still give the biological father's name to the child or her father's name, tell me in the comment section. I think it's like a slight on your father. That's what our culture, what it looks like in our culture, just in case you don't know. I'm not saying these cultures are right and all of that, but you cannot separate the man from his or her culture. Tell me what you think in the comment section already, and remember to share this video as well. Give it a like. Bye bye.